Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and if you're still struggling to find that perfect gift, just visit an Archies Gallery. But finding one today is not as easy as it used to be. And in this episode of the Indian Billionaires Co, we are going to discuss what happened to Archies. How did this gifting shop go from an iconic brand to a fading memory of our times? Archies was started by two brothers, Anil and Jagdish Moolchandani, in 1979. And when you think of Archies, you immediately think of greeting cards. But what if I told you that Archies actually started due to an undying love for music? As college students, Anil and Jagdish Moolchandani loved Hollywood movies and pop songs. They couldn't comprehend the lyrics, but nevertheless they vibed to the music. But when you love a song, you obviously want to sing it, right? So instead of singing the wrong lyrics, or as Jose would call it, misheard lyrics, they actually wanted to understand the words. They then thought that surely there must be others too who love music but fail to understand the lyrics. So they got an English transcriber, and once they had the lyric transcriptions in hand, they found a letterpress printer and began producing song booklets for all the popular bands of the 90s-70s. They decided to sell these booklets, and what better place than at the movies. They sold the booklets in front of the cinema hall in Daryaganj. Soon these were available in bookstores too. Nobody was doing something like this at that time. The idea was an instant hit, and one of their early titles sold 50,000 copies in 1 year. In the first year itself, they did a business of over 60,000 rupees. As people lapped up their booklets, the brothers started printing posters of musicians and popular Hollywood actors too. Once their business gained momentum, the brothers moved out of Daryaganj and focused on a new idea: greeting cards. And the rest is history. The greeting cards business was booming between 1985 and 2000s. At that time, even with over 100 greeting card manufacturers in Mumbai and around 50 in Delhi, what set Archies apart was that each card they produced seemed unique. A card especially designed for your loved ones. They were immediately accepted in the market, and it did not take them long to become a market leader. As a customer of Archies, I have to say that I have still preserved some birthday cards, as they not only have fond memories attached to them, but the quality, design, and the humor is top-notch. For the designs, the company tied up with Walt Disney and other overseas companies and found service providers in Okla and Narayana to print the cards. At this point, Archies was still riding high. Everything was in their favor. How they innovated, the design, the printing quality, and the price, because of which they had built a loyal base of customers. Also in the late 2000s, Archies had captured half of India's greeting card market. So for a company this successful, what went wrong? As the internet boom hit the country, people gradually reduced purchasing greeting cards. I don't remember the last time I bought a greeting card for someone, whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or wedding. Today we can wish people via a GIF, a story, an Instagram post, or a heartfelt WhatsApp message. Our ways of greeting people have evolved, but were Archies able to keep up? As the greeting card frenzy was dying, Archies had reduced its dependence on just greeting cards and had diversified into other products like soft toys, mugs, frames, keychains, slam books, and diaries. But even with these versatile gifting options, they couldn't keep up. During COVID, sales came down by 50%, with Archies doing business worth Rs 75 crore in financial year 2022 against Rs 150 crore in the pre-COVID times. They shrunk in size, closed down shops, and put on their thinking caps to innovate. In 2021, they launched a dedicated beauty category site, archiesbeauty.com. But with so many sites like Nykaa and Amazon, why would people buy from Archies Beauty that is relatively unknown? As of 2021, e-commerce contributed barely 5 to 10% to its business, with a majority of revenue still coming from the retail stores, which by the way have scaled down from 250 to 225 due to the impact of the pandemic. We still consume phantom cigarettes and are crazy about Instax Polaroid pictures. Both are things of the past. Then why did Archies miss out on the nostalgia train? And can it make a comeback? The Indian gifting market is estimated to be worth 2,50,000 crore. And now more than ever, people are opting for personalized gifts. So there is definitely a demand in this sector and Archies needs to cash in on that. Even with an extremely competitive market, Archies still has an edge, and that is nostalgia. An entire generation associates love and Valentine's Day gifting with Archies cards. According to me, to regain their position as a market leader in the gifting space, Archies needs to understand the pulse of the market today. What kind of gifts are Indians looking out for today in 2023 and design their products accordingly, just like they did when they launched their music booklets in the 1970s. Have you ever purchased a gift for someone or yourself from Archies? What was your experience like? Tell us in the comments and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Mashable India for more.